Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good at home and you are safe at home, staying safe at home. So don't roam outside anywhere. Okay, so let us begin with our topic, that is heat. So, yes, heat. So when you listen to the word heat, what do you feel? You feel warm inside? Yes. So this is what we have to study by experiencing the heat. So you are experiencing so many examples in your day-to-day life. So science is all about experiencing things and learning. So if you don't understand and learn, then that is everything is waste. Okay, so try to get through the applications, try to get through the examples. Yes, we will also help you out with this by giving so many examples of day-to-day life, and so that you're clear with the concepts which we are trying to tell you. Okay students, so students, in our previous class we have discussed that how the heat transfer takes place, isn't it? So we have seen that the transfer of heat takes place from hotter object to the colder object, isn't it? And we have discussed about the conductors, which materials are good conductors and which materials are bad conductors of heat, that is insulators. They are called as what? Insulators. So we have seen an activity. Through that activity you might have understood that how the transfer of heat takes place in the different objects in a different way. Means the metals like copper, aluminium, those are good conductors, and that is why the heat transfer takes place fast. Whereas plastics or wood or cloth, those are what? Bad conductors of heat, and that is why they are called as what? The insulators. Okay, so to understand more precisely, we can come across some day-to-day examples. Okay, so I would just like to tell you some of the examples of good conductors and bad conductors of heat. Okay, so students, we have already seen that in winter season we wear woolen cloths. So if you compare woolen cloths with cotton cloths, they have more space between them where the air gets trapped, and because the air gets trapped, the heat from our body does not escape out easily, because of which we feel warm inside. This is not the case in cottons. In cotton cloths, they have less space between them compared to the woolen cloths, and that is why we do not feel warm inside if we wear them in winter season. So woolen cloths prevents the heat escaping from our body. So together the wool and the air, they are the bad conductors of heat, and that is why they does not allows the heat to transfer from our body, isn't it? Also we can take one example of a refrigerator. Okay, so in refrigerator, inside they have double walls of insulators. So this prevents the heat to get inside from the surroundings. The heat is not transferred from the surroundings into the refrigerator. Even if you keep refrigerator open for some time, still you feel the refrigerator cold, because they have the double walls of insulators, which does not allows the outside heat to come inside, and the inside heat is not transferred outside. So the temperature is stable, the temperature does not change. Okay, so this is also one of the example. One more example can we give? Yes, during winter season we take 2 to 3 blankets so that we feel warm inside. That is the reason, because 2 to 3 blankets, they have the space between them, and where the air is again trapped over here, and this will not allow the cool air to reach our body, as well as the heat which is inside our body is not trapped outside, is not sent outside, is not transferred outside. Okay, so these are the reasons, these are the examples, because we find some of the things as good conductors and some of the things and bad conductors. Okay, so if you observe one more example, that is, if a few of the objects kept in the same room, you feel different. They have same temperature, but when you touch them, you feel different. For example, during winter season, if a metal is kept in a room, okay, if a metal is kept in a room, and as well as if a wood is kept in a room, if you touch metal, you feel it warm, but if you touch wood, you feel it cold. Comparing, okay, comparing metal and wood, or if you feel metal as hot and wood as cold. Why is it so? They are in the same room, okay, they should have the same temperature, isn't it? But they does not seem same when we touch them. Why so? Because metal will trap our heat, our body heat very fast, and that is why we feel it warm. It conducts away the heat from our body easily. But the wood does not conduct away the heat from our body easily, because it is the bad conductor of heat. So are you getting my point? That is, these are the examples of good conductors and bad conductors of heat. Okay, so try to find out some more examples regarding this which you experience in your day-to-day life, and I hope you will go through this and you will learn through the experiences. You have to learn through the experiences. At least in this chapter, you need more of the experiences to be taken in from your day-to-day life. Okay, students? So let us move to our next topic, that is the next point, that is the modes of transfer of heat. We have already seen the transfer of heat in solids, but we have to study the transfer of heat in liquids and gases, and there is also one medium where the heat is transferred where there is no medium. Okay, also there is one concept where the heat is transferred but there is no medium. Okay, so we will study about this.